I want to tell you something. I know this business. And Yellow Kevin Gates been knowing about me since 2019. And God said we will always see our enemy in the spirit before they even get closer. We see the mindset. We don't see the devil. The devil don't exist. Your heart is not even at 50%, 100% believe in God for all of that stuff. The percentage, your body motion tells it all. Your facial expression and your body motion tell it all, God said. We are not going to see the devil. That don't exist. The devil don't exist, but your spiritual side is the most important thing that's going to get you caught, enemy. If I was in the army, I won't need monopolists to see my enemy. I won't need a satellite to see my enemy. I will see my enemy by spirit, not by just body. Your spirit emotions tells me everything that I needed to say. It tells me everything I need to say. God said, oh shit, I know what I was supposed to do today. I probably call family care doctor. But don't worry about it. Hey, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Hey, other things hit my mind. Um, God understood what was most dominated and what was most understood. He understood these things in the coordination, whatever that coordination. But your spirit behavior have issues. When God told Moses to paint the wall with blood, he knew the non-believers were going to be amongst the believers. The same people that did me wrong, they hiding the money. You don't care. They manipulating you and burn. One thing in this state, we live in different counties. We live in different counties. That's one thing we live in. I'm walking around my communities. My police know who I am. Come on, man. Not for today. They know who I am. Um, um, they know who you are. Live in different counties. And you don't know what happened. So God said, I want to take a different route in my community today. Now, I know the police probably come out, but I'm able to explain to them my little ride around the corner. And, hey, Senator Harris is keeping her word. And I promise, Senator, you're keeping your word. But I promise when it's all said and done, come on, guy, white guy, that intimidation is going to get you. That's another 30 million for intimidating, mean mugging. God said today we are going to have a great day. The first thing to heal it, I had to realize something to get back to myself. I had to get back to one thing from New Orleans and one thing from hanging out with my friends. Um, when we was teenagers, we used to sit on the porch. Me and Marissa, when we record music, cook lamb, eat, get on the top of the roof, and enjoy. Like when we did music, it was so much different than anybody when we did music. It was so much different than anybody. Like we didn't just go to the studio and did all of this. We went and cooked while we record. And that's one of the things that God said, I don't want you to remember the bad times, but I want you to remember the good times. But right now, we got the belief system. You know, my own black people don't want to invest in me, and they talk down on me with the rest of the ballot. But if God want to be my supplier, that becomes a big problem. When God wants to be my supplier, I don't care what they say. Fucking hand out. When racism involved, how can we understand it? God love us in ways that we can't even understand how strong. I doing look good. God love us. Eat. You too. You welcome. God love us any type of way. But one thing they say, we tell our kids to go to school, get an education, they get killed for it. But we don't tell our kids to watch out for the spirit. Now, I told them two of my little secrets to my son that God gave me. One of them he gave me to leap deep into the spirit and see the spirit of the movement, not the body, the spirit movement. You got a heart, yeah, you got. We cannot see the spirit for many ways because God said, if we see that, you will. That's a harm to our environment. Like I said, astronauts. They talk about we saw something in space. Why we don't put space shuttle in each part of America? Even in Mexico, right? And we go to death. You say that's life. Armageddon is my favorite movie. Armageddon is my favorite movie. I love Armageddon. Armageddon is my favorite movie. Armageddon is my favorite movie. So when Armageddon is my favorite movie, and the space shuttle, whatever we put a space shuttle in each state and different parts, if you say you got something out of there, I was like, man, let's create a rope that's 1,000,000,000 feet, 1,000,000 feet that can go deep into space and deep into the black hole. But one thing you need to have water, and you need to have a thing where a person can use the bed. The reason why your head is hurting, you need water. You need consistency. And when you close it, if I was an astronaut and I'm going in space, and they would they say, God, God, I believe in you. But let's have some water, and the shore have a little pin, little holding tank in there when we going in space. It should have that. Water is a must need while you out there on that moon. If you say, let's put a Armageddon when they got gas, let's put a thing like 1,000 feet away where we can get gas 1,000 feet, 1,000,000,000 years, whatever that is to find life. Well, but each space shuttle going off in different parts of the United States. Not just one space shuttle. Like Texas is the biggest state. And we got 20 space shuttles. Right now, Texas, you can get 20 space shuttles. Texas is the biggest state. But also, we can put space shuttle in New Orleans, Washington, and we can send them off at different times. If you say you saw something, let's put them in different parts of the states and send them off in different times and different dates. We can have 100 space shuttles, or 50 or 60 space shuttle off in space at once in America. What if Iraq and Ukraine and all the rest of them let space shuttle in each part of their continent? Europe. We send things off at different times. We can have 100 space shuttle go off in different part of the space. But we need a thing where we can pump gas. Armageddon with Ben Affleck and what's his name, Die Hard, and a couple of other actors in there. We put space shuttles in different parts of the states. God say, if you think you find something, you maybe find something you're not gonna like. If you still think you find what you're looking for, go for it. But when you find it and you see an alien, ask them about God. One out of two, he not gonna tell you, but he already know his answer that he believes in God. He already knows his answer, that he believes in God. Aliens could breathe better than them because God got different testimonies for them. And we have to understand those things. If you so think about it, God got a plan for them that they don't know of. How you doing, boss man? I work. Shout out to California. He put fences up. The guy in Mexican, he said, in California, I hope you make it. Off of Lime and everybody off of California say, I hope you make it. People in Detroit and Chicago, shout out to them. The people I talked to in Chicago and Tennessee, this guy remind me of a fence. And he's like, Hubert, don't get mad if I don't follow you. But it was like, Hubert, I hope you make it. Everybody from New York to everything, I hope you make it. Like literally, everybody say, we're going to put Jay-Z in this one because I want my New York friends and some Chicago friends off of Live Me. And we had a problem about our relationship. We talked about many things, but also we talked about spiritual stuff on different apps and things and all of those things. So it was a main thing that we talk about those things and understood those things, right? I'm in my community that the police come out, they don't ask me for my ID, but we didn't already. The greatest thing that I like, people can say I can grow that communication with them. And once the police know that you are not a threat and they're here to protect, that's the most important thing that understand where the enemy can't get to us in many ways. And they can keep stopping me all they want. But I know I will have my civil rights. But long as every day I'm not lying to them. I remember bro, Marcus. We got Danny brother. We got stopped in Farmers Branch. And he got stopped. Skin the seats and them, Miles and them and everybody know. And he gave the police the wrong name and he went to jail. Like literally went to jail for giving the wrong name. So when I give him my name, that's my name. One thing, I'm going to tell y'all something, we grow as we go. One thing I hate about relationships and hate about those things when I was in Perry, people don't realize I try to tell my other friend I don't like you. I try to tell them I don't like you. They 12 or 13 years old and they black. When they say you ain't down for gang, 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 they want you to show them something. They want you to show them something. Like I'm telling you. But they was both wrong. He should have never, I told him, y'all 12 and 13 years old, y'all was both wrong. Unlike y'all was both. If he sent you that picture, you should have never sent it to him. Sent it to your friends. And he should never sent it to you. And his your boyfriend. And I told him that. You're both wrong. Like, them two, they young. They don't care. Most girls don't care, but like, send a picture back to them. But she cared. But I'm telling you what gang, gang, gang mean. It's on you at you. Like, women, girls don't know it's on you. But if I tell my little teenager friends and I'm like I talk to them on like you 12 or 13, 14 years old, and we having that communication and on this other app, and I'm telling you what gang getting down for, you got to decide to listen. And we just got to go on because most people are not going to listen anyway. Hey, most people in the rap industry on Trill, they don't know I created that Trill app. Somebody stole my idea and I created that Trill app. And I created it. They don't know I created the Trill app. And Yellow Breeze, I can sue them right now for creating my Trill app. Oh, but hey, I'm gonna tell you something what you don't know. I signed. I'm gonna tell you why I was incompetent. Cause I once said I was a Walmart CEO, and I told that lawyer, and I told Judge Kennedy it was about religion, and I wouldn't admit that I was a Walmart CEO. And the doctor told him it was a more of a physical thing. It was, and she gonna get somebody there. Nobody care about. Oh, stop telling. Shut up. Well, you lied and you didn't want to listen. I just told you why I was an incompetent, Judge Kennedy. Damn. The lady's still going against the grain. And Yellow Breezes say he got him over. Even if Joe Biden getting what Doug Miller, you won't have a spot. Your motor won't even last that far, boy. You won't have a spot. The girl that wrote the country song, I hope that she hear me. She said she gonna show me on Twitter when I got ideas for the women's league and the women basketball league in the body. She gonna show me, hey guys, we willing to travel the world to find something that's real. But lies and deception is so much greater. Kevin Gates been knowing about me. Even Joe Biden and Trump and them was watching. Oh, that's on me, baby. I ain't taking no losses. God say we ain't taking no losses. God loved me. And God said I want all of me from Trap Boy Freddy and no Cliff. And instead of trying me, God say, I came up with Disney Channel. We was gonna come up with Disney Channel for each county. I talked to other little kids that's in Houston and Texas. Let's come up with a Disney Channel network where each county, like, shit, I don't have to be a student. I can be a damn coach participating. I could be any one of those things participating in drama. Each county we will have performance in studio, and we was going to come up with Disney Channel production for each county in the state of Texas. We are bringing Disney Channel to Texas. Like I passed by school, we can do something right there, right now in the summertime where kids can participate in classes and we can have a creativity. But the thing is this, we ain't taking no losses. That's on me, baby. God said when Kevin Gates knows about me, I ain't taking no losses. So give me me. And you got niggas, that's a motive. And we told the civil rights, you're in the Justice Department, you ain't, give me me. They never, Yellow Breezer never did nothing for you. God say, you made it because of me, Dallas and Fort Worth. You made it because of me. Because my kid, my child stood up. He stood up when y'all said racist names towards him. He believed in me. He gave y'all hope. Texas is just a state. God said, I'm a spirit in a body. Texas is just a name. God said, I'm a spirit and a body. My heavens are bigger than the earth, bigger than the universe. It is bigger than what they say they are. And God said, in 2019 with Trump, I told Trump, I say, the wind blew one of the thing off the borders. God said, well, great. I told kids, BG said on the Hot Boy song, he said something. He said on the Hot Boy song, you don't want to be caught in the sweep. God telling y'all You don't want to be caught in the sweep of our enemy that lies. But hip hop still want to act like they love me. They will fake their love for God and act like they with me and they not. I'd rather have a church woman in my video than a model that listening to these niggas. I'd rather have a woman that believe in my side. God say. In Carrollton, Texas, when Doug Miller lied on me, I'm getting him for lying and deception of lies. Him and his employee with racial intent. God say, when the employee decided that Carrollton police say that spirit is not your own. God said, I tell your loved ones I'm sleeping in my heavens. And they don't know that my spirit has left my heaven. They told me in Dallas, I have to work for it. I've been working for it. I come from Atlanta and I start that network. The Senate network gonna bring my court papers. I've been talking to people. I've been communicating. I told Paris and London, if I'm gonna come by y'all, I like Frisco is the biggest mall. And I like to go in the mall in Paris. When I shop, I like to shop and watch a movie. They got a lot of good things when I take my kid there and everything. And I like to shop. Frisco got the biggest mall. But also, when we shop, we can watch a movie, we can eat, we can enjoy ourselves. It's so many activities to do. All they need is a playpen for the kids in there. Like they got in Willowbend. That's all they need. So those things, we have to understand what is greater. Ask Tum Tum, ask Charlie Boy Rondo when he shot and go hard on MySpace. Well, Charlie, God gonna have to bless you. God gonna have to bless you. Most women don't realize something. You have a pussy between your. I had to deal with Perry. You have a pussy between your legs, and they don't care. A woman will use you. A woman will get with their homeboy to use you because you so attracted to another nigga while you in a relationship. And they will use your ass. And I can't get that through to Sabine and them. I can't get no, you with a pussy. But a man that's on his shit at 14 and 15 years old, working at Newman Smith, going to church. I told Mark got a song by Mac 11 that's bet. I played it on my other social media with Mirza Kavlik, and I told her, you don't even know that me and Billy and them was going to colleges while we was in high school. With when Dolores, I told her something like, teacher, oh, Doris used to like you when you started. No, that's on you when you want to believe things. And Billy hung out with me most of the time. And Billy said, I'm not out to let you play my home, but and she don't get along with Billy. And she know Chris Palmer that I used to work with at Walmart. And I got people that stays in North Dallas and South Dallas that used to work at 1216. And Walmart. So you ain't gonna play my homeboy like that. Cause she believe in it. And let me tell you, she still don't want nothing to do with Billy and them. That's your problem. You got a husband. I have made it farther. I work with her at Amazon. And she told me, the girl at the same time, Russell want to know, and he talk about honesty. Dermot Miller talk about honesty. Dermot Miller don't know honesty. When Russell and Renee put me in the room and that tomboy say, Fuck New Orleans. You dumb and you retarded. If we're gonna tell the truth, this same tomboy girl, hey, how you doing? Hi. God said if you want to tell the truth, now tell the truth, Doug McMillan. Now tell the truth. If you're gonna tell the truth, now tell it. You got a boy. Hey, Joe Biden is sitting with Doug McMillan. You ain't getting at that damn table, nigga. You are Houston. They'd rather put one of their kids before they put you lame, lying motherfuckers. That Yellow Breezer really think he got a motive. You a lying nigga. God said, I ain't taking no losses. Give me my money. And I told the civil rights, and I told the Justice Department, we ain't taking no losses. That's on me, baby. But God said, that's on me, baby. God said, we ain't taking no losses. So give me my motherfucking money. Every bit of it. But they instead of trying me with these dumbass niggas, right? When they never did nothing for you and they trying to take over. Nigga, I'm from New Orleans. We got enough brain and enough sense to take all you motherfuckers out with that lying shit and helping up for Yellow Breezy and Trap Boy Freddy. You riding with 300, you ain't with 300. Lil Durk died with Beyonce. So we have to understand what really matters the most and how we do things. But God said we are stronger than we ever thought. Evil would not excite my sight. God said we are not done this yet. We are not done this yet with our enemy. We are not done this yet. So right now while we working, we are gonna make them minds up and they pass by me. Niggas in the dreads pass by me and the nigga with 300, right? They want me to break bread with racism and lies. We don't break bread with liars and communication. And we don't break bread, they breaking bread. Trump talk about they breaking bread with the enemy. Texas is breaking bread. God say racism is breaking bread with the enemy. God say Texas is breaking bread with the enemy. With liars and deception. I have already won the McDonald's. McDonald's about to give me my check. We have already won with Walmart. Every single Walmart store from 3 Walmarts gonna give me. I told Walmart, whispering, saying stuff on the low, mumbling, where my phone don't want to hear them. The only time I want to come to court if you here to hand me my check for McDonald's and Walmart. That's the only time I'm going to come to court. I'm not going to let you set back when your community did me wrong. That's the only time we're not going to keep letting setbacks happen. And I told the Justice Department, the only time, God said, the only time we're going to come to court, I'm going to tell them again, when Walmart and McDonald's, and this lady said I'm lying on her, I see you whispering. Your community know what they said. Stop living in different counties. You don't know what word that was said in 2019. And she catching a little attitude. You don't know what word that was said in 2019 in Carrollton, Texas. You dumb and you retarded. You scared of your little brother MO3. Terrorism. Hey, terrorism in Carrollton. I'm gonna get me. That's on you, baby, right? God said that's on me when my money comes. Hey, these niggas trying to save you and they in a death trap. Going against God. People in Paris wanted to be on my team. And Trump know too much. Why you think Trump wanted to charge people? Well, if I leave, you won't have a hip hop. You won't have a country. You won't have a gospel. You will be wiped out. You won't have a kid's pop culture. We're going to tag Jay-Z in this. If we leave here with this, but they still want to go against the grain, God say. We promised every YouTube channel. I talk to a lot of kids. But when my network from the senators come from the courtroom and Trump and Obama and them bring my network channels to the channel, what that mean? You have lost. And Trap Boy Freddy, news say bigger. I got 30 Instagram. My platform is bigger than YouTube. I got all of that. And we can prove it. But my lawyer don't want to do nothing. God say, it's my lawyer's job to bring those documents when we on God's side. And we're going to tell him when we get on, my lawyer got to have those network documents from Trump. It's your job to have those documents. The enemy, you work for God, right? So we're going to say it one time. The network center and Trump documents, and Obama and them was watching me. I don't know what happened, the government agency in 2019. I don't know. Y'all watching me since Atlanta. And I don't know how everybody, I never gave them my broadcast. But I don't know how. I want to thank you. I don't know how y'all did it. I don't even know how Obama and them, Hillary Clinton picture was watching me. And you got to understand, this wasn't no name, any name. God had a feeling. He had that feeling. That Hillary Clinton was, other people was watching him. He had that feeling. God had that feeling. And when I was in Atlanta and in Dallas, they had that feeling. I don't know how. How was it? I don't know how was it. One thing I'm tired of Texas women antagonizing and taking me for granted. I don't work for no one that lady catching a little attitude. Taking me for granted. When they want to, I done been with a lot of bullshit from Texas women, white girls and all the rest of them, laughing and antagonizing. I'm done with them. That guy said I've been with a lot of guys that didn't treat me right. And she said she gonna show me. We stand single. Hey, I got Facebooks. I got like 50 damn Facebooks. And every time my friends in Carrollton and Texas, Kansas and everybody, they'll tell me, Hubert, stop posting them. Stop telling you got too many damn Facebooks of me and my artwork on Facebook. You know, I had a dream that Danny, Marcus, bro, and everybody, I didn't tell Danny this. I had a dream that my Danny died of cancer. He used to sell weed and stuff and all of that. And I remember this girl, Angelica, I used to go get, she worked at Walmart, and she used to carry the package for me in the car. And she used to get mad. I told her, they're going to need a warrant for that. Hey, how you doing? Hi, beautiful. They're going to need a warrant for that. You going back to work? They're going to, cute as hell. It reminds me of this girl, Laranya, I used to date. She worked at a bar, at a hotel. She was Chinese. Aranya, man, I had so much of a good time. She would give me tips to go to the bar. Oh man, we had me and her. She worked at DFW. She worked at the hotel, and and they used to always tell, "Oh, your boyfriend didn't have no swag," and she used to believe that, "Oh, my boyfriend do got swag." And we stayed in the apartments by Turner, and what we did in that relationship, and the only thing that messed up that day, her mama had a problem because a different religion factor. Her mama didn't want us together, and she didn't tell her mama, but she used to sneak our mama to the hotel. Damn, you sexy. Used to sneak our mama to the hotel. Used to sneak to that mama to the room, to her house. Sky and Summer used to come to the hotel, come to her house, and we have candles. One night we sit the candles 1 inch each TV. We sit the candles, and in the bathroom, on each side of the bathroom, me and Aranya do while my friends in the living room playing. I'm sorry if I'm stuttering, guys. I'm trying to catch on to my words. And we take a shower and we put on a hot shower, and we didn't have sex. I would kiss every piece of her body. Even if it was getting down on the floor, she would kiss my body. If it was getting down on the floor, or any one of those things we would do, while the candle on each part of the side of the bathroom. We didn't have no light on, and I got so mad at Sky and them. I'ma tell Sabina, no, I got this tattoo with her name on it. You can tell Sabina when she out there messing with her cousin and doing something with Mikey, don't give a fuck about what I do. I'ma do what I wanna do. And I'm in a relationship with Orion now. I'm in a relationship with her. And I'm so mad because my brother never keeps a damn phone. And that described my relationship. I say, hold up. My brother got those phones. And she can't even look at the text and say, my brother, I don't got no damn numbers in there. So Samantha, she stays in Dallas. And I had to tell Samantha when we whirling through the car, I had to tell her about Yellow Breezy and MO3 and the lies that Yellow Breezy told. And I tell her, don't be hanging with these fake ass niggas. We're going to have to stop hanging out with each other. I said, they got Tamirza and Rick. We've been going out. We've been knowing each other for years. Stop. Because they trying to get to him. And like they got to Mirza, and Mirza say, he lied to me and talking about, oh, I'm with you. And I see the Facebook messages. Let me tell you, I've been on to Mirza for a while. When Sabina told me not, this is legacy. This tattoo on my name, this is legacy. This is not about Mirza and people in Dallas say you care about that whore and that money. This has nothing to do with that. I put the arms on my sleeve with Jay-Z and Beyonce. And me and Sabina always communicated off the songs. Jay-Z got a song with Justin Timberland. And we used to do songs on MySpace. You put the name on my sleeves and I let you. I remember Demira used to sit in the car and she used to play a Rihanna song for me. How you just gonna sit up there and let me burn? Baby, I need you to be strong. I need you to be strong. Don't play a Rihanna song and an Eminem song in the car while Demira driving the car. I need you to see the fake. See the spirit when somebody trying to get between us. God said, we winning. When you met me, I won. And I continue to win. They think because I fell off. We are continue to win. And I want her to know that in Carrollton, Texas. I don't need it. God said, we winning without you. People say, one lady at Metro Care say, my teeth is like that because I need a root canal and I don't got the benefits for it. My root canal is the only one that's keeping my mouth together. And the lady at Metro Care got something to say. Lil Wayne got that G-Wagon, it remind me of Lil Wayne. He having a great G-Wagon. I used to sit in Lakeland Drive and Lil Wayne used to pull up in New Orleans East. And I always wanted it. Gutter and them used to sit in the car. I'm gonna actually take that driver's course class, and that'll be a good thing for me to take, even though I was in the right. You hear me? We're gonna dismiss it, and I told him I want to take it. And if it's ordered by the courts, I'm gonna take it. Remind me of Lil Wayne. I used to sit up on the. They didn't let me go on the porch because I used to act like the Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin. And they said, your ass too bad. They let the other. I used to watch Lil Wayne sit on the porch with his hair sticking out with some white T-shirt and some pajamas and some Reeboks. And used to say, girls say, what up, Weeze? I got a stab on my arm. And when the girl got stabbed, she said, Hubert. You know, we can talk about that. We already talked about that. We already talked about those things. Always be aware of your surroundings and how people behave themselves. God say your mind is more powerful than anything. I gotta go shave right now. I'm gonna go shave in a few minutes. But your mind is powerful than anything. God knew that. And he understood that. What is the bigger price of what we got going on here? Right? Yellow Breezy said win with that fuck shit. No, it's legacy. No, win with that fuck shit. A lion. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna stand the test of time. We're even out without Sabine and them and the rest of them. I'm gonna stand the test of time. Me and God is gonna stand the test of time without them. And we're gonna do it by waking up every day and living our life. Living, doing what we want to do while they work and living their lives. We will win. Let me tell you, God say, body mean nothing. Human power mean nothing to me. But God say, I'm with you in the spirit and you will win. I said hey, look, I don't got an American flag around because I hug God. I'm not like Boosie to hug a flag.